The second convocation ceremony of Central University of Kerala officially has started. As part of marking its official start, an academic procession is marching now towards the convocation hall. All of you are requested to take your seats. May I request all gathered on and off the dais to stand up for the university anthem, please.
Sadadam sada samaradya mahida sada niravadya sadadam sada samaradya mahida sada niravadya amridam tu vidya अगिलागमशास्त्रवेद्या अमृतं तु विद्या अगिलागमशास्त्रवेद्या அறிவின் மகாமேரு சிங்கம் அலிவின் ஒலிவின் தரங்கம் அறிவின் மகாமேரு சிங்கம் அலிவின் ഒലിവിൻ തരംഗം നിറവിൻ്റെ കേളിതൻ രംഗം നിലവിൻ അതിരിന്നു ഭംഗം നിറവിൻ്റെ കേളിതൻ രംഗം നിലവിൻ അതിരിന്നു ഭംഗം അമൃതം തു വിദ്യ അഖിലാഗമശാസ്ത്രവേദ്യ शास्त्रवेद्या अमृतं तु विद्या अमृतं तु विद्या अमृतं तु विद्या.
Now I request Professor Dr. G. Gopakumar, the Honorable Vice Chancellor of Central University of Kerala, to welcome the chief guests and the gathering. Sir, please.
Esteemed Human Resource Development Minister Prakash Javadekar ji, esteemed Member of Parliament Sri Karnakaran, esteemed Chancellor Virendralal Chopra, members of the Executive Council, Academic Council, members of the court, members of Board of Studies, faculty members, dear parents and my dear students. This is an extremely important day on the history of Central University of Kerala. We are holding the second convocation in the history of the Central University of Kerala. The Central University of Kerala was started in 2009 and the first convocation was held 2.5 years ago when Honorable President Pranab Mukherjee hosted and was the chief guest of the convocation function. So 2.5 years later, we are hosting the second convocation, and we are extremely lucky to have the Union Minister for Human Resource Development as the chief guest for the convocation function. As all of us know, Central University of Kerala is a national university, and we are very happy to say that student diversity is across the nation. We have representatives of students or students from 17 states of India constituting 40% of the total student strength, and 5 international students. And similarly, among the faculty, we have representation from 14 states of India, including Kerala. So we consider that this is a national university, although located in a very rural area with infrastructural limitations and other backwardness. There is tremendous potentiality for this university to grow up in the coming years. Our job is to provide a very strong foundation for the growth and future of this national university. My task is to extend a hearty welcome to all of you, and in particular to the chief guest. Human Resource Minister Prakash Javadekar ji has kindly consented to be the chief guest of our function. Although he has been to Kerala on several occasions as Minister for Forest and Environment, this is the first time he is visiting our university, and we are very glad he has consented to come. This university requires support from UGC and MHRD and from the Government of India in particular, because the civil society and the ordinary people in Kerala have tremendous expectations about the outcome of this university. One of the reasons why this university has come to Kasaragod is mainly because of the backwardness in 3 areas: health, education, and infrastructure. So we do expect that once a university blooms up, it will be able to flower up further by entering into memorandum of understanding, collaboration and partnerships and research development. Through that, we will be able to provide much more services to the nation and Kasaragod in particular. So with great expectations, this university is working very hard to come up. As all of us know, we have not moved into a single campus. We will be moving hopefully by the end of this year, December. The construction of the first phase of academic buildings are also getting over, but we need to do a lot of work, including other academic buildings, administrative block, guest house, teachers' quarters, non-teacher quarters, and several other things. So in other words, we need to do a lot of work in future, but by December, I hope, once we are in a single campus, the ambience will be very good, and we will be able to work as a single committed factor, and that will enable us to make the university into further success. Sir, Prakash Javadekar ji, your presence has actually motivated all of us, and more particularly the students, because India is in its stage of its growth and development. The country is witnessing rapid development, and the focus and investment has to be given on the youth and the student community, and that is where they have to be given proper guidance, orientation and education. I am sure your speech and your presence will make a lot of difference in motivating them to see the guidelines of the future and how better and best we can make this country great as a soft power in this world. Sir, on behalf of the Executive Council, on behalf of the Deans, on behalf of the Court, Academic Council, faculty, all the teachers, and on behalf of the students, parents and the public, sir, I extend you a very hearty welcome this morning. Honorable Chancellor Padma Bhushan Virendra Lal Chopra, has been a great source of inspiration to all of us. For all our academic activities, he used to come all the way from Delhi, and we know that he is a great plant scientist, former Director General of Indian Council for Agriculture Research, and he has done excellent contributions in this area. And he is also giving us a lot of academic guidelines, and he chairs the convocation function, he chairs the court, and he is a great motivator for our academic and intellectual development. On behalf of the faculty, executive council, court, and all others sitting here, including the student community, may I extend you, sir, a very hearty welcome this morning. Our esteemed Member of Parliament, Sri P. Karnagaran, is here with us. He has also been supporting us, and as I remember, as soon as I started my career here as Vice Chancellor, he used to contact me and guide me and suggest important areas where course correction is required. That has been a great source of inspiration to all of us, and he has attended all the functions related to the university, including the launching of the 3 hostels, including the foundation which we had long back 2 years ago when Sadananda Gowdaji came. So he is to be with us for all the programs, and we are very happy to see that he is also here on this Convocation Day. And on behalf of all of us sitting here, may I extend to you, Member of Parliament Karnagarji, a very hearty welcome. Now, I take this opportunity to welcome all of you, Deans, Executive Council, members of the Court, Finance Committee, Academic Council, Board of Studies, media, public, parents, and student community for their very good turnout, and we are hopeful that in the years to come, we will be able to contribute for the benefit of the students and in that process for the nation building activities of this country. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Now, may I request Dr. A. Radhakrishnan Nair, the Registrar of our university, to request the Honorable Vice Chancellor to declare the convocation ceremony open. Sir, please.
Vice Chancellor, sir, I request you to declare the second convocation of the Central University of Kerala open.
I hereby declare open the second convocation of the Central University of Kerala.
Honorable Chancellor, sir, you are humbly requested to ask for the candidates presented.
Let the candidates be presented.
May I request Professor Dr. M.S. John, the Dean of School of Global Studies, to present his candidates.
Chancellor, sir, I present you 80 candidates who have been examined and found qualified for the degree of Master of Philosophy, Master of Arts, and Bachelor of Arts under the School of Global Studies, to which I pray that they may now be admitted.
By virtue of the powers vested in me as the Chancellor of the Central University of Kerala, I hereby admit you to the degree of Master of Philosophy, Master of Arts, and Bachelor of Arts under the School of Global Studies, and I charge you that ever in your life and conversation you prove yourself worthy of the same.
Now may I request Professor Dr. Emma Biju, the Dean of School of Humanities and Social Sciences, to present the candidates.
Chancellor, sir, I present you 34 candidates who have been examined and found qualified for the degree of Master of Social Work under the School of Humanities and Social Sciences, to which I pray that they may now be admitted.
By virtue of the powers vested in me as the Chancellor of the Central University of Kerala, I
May I request Professor Dr. M. Dasan, the Dean of School of Languages and Comparative Literature, to present his candidates.
Chancellor Sir, I present you 85 candidates who have been examined and found qualified for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Master of Philosophy, and Master of Arts under the School of Languages and Comparative Literature, to which I pray that they may now be admitted.
By virtue of the powers vested in me as the Chancellor of the Central University of Kerala, I hereby admit you to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Master of Philosophy, and Master of Arts under the School of Languages and Comparative Literature, and I charge you that ever in your life and conversation you prove yourself worthy of the same.
Now I request Professor Dr. Dennis Thomas, the Dean of School of Biological Sciences, to present his candidates.
Chancellor Sir, I present you 104 candidates who have been examined and found qualified for the degree of Master of Science under the School of Biological Sciences, to which I pray that they may now be admitted.
By virtue of the powers vested in me as the Chancellor of the Central University of Kerala, I hereby admit you to the degree of Master of Science under the School of Biological Studies, and I charge you that ever in your life and conversation you prove yourself worthy of the same.
I now request Professor Dr. Muthukumar Muthuchami, the Dean of School of Energy, Environment and Earth Sciences, to present his candidates.
Chancellor Sir, I present you 25 candidates who have been examined and found qualified for the degree of Master of Science under the School of Energy, Environment and Earth Sciences, to which I pray that they may now be admitted.
By virtue of the powers vested in me as the Chancellor of the Central University of Kerala, I hereby admit you to the degree of Master of Science under the School of Energy, Environment and Earth Sciences, and I charge you that ever in your life and conversation you proved yourself worthy of the same.
May I request Professor Dr. Kalarikal Jonah Thomas, the Dean of School of Mathematical and Physical Sciences, to present his candidates.
Chancellor Sir, I present you 105 candidates who have been examined and found qualified for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy and Master of Science under the School of Mathematical and Physical Sciences, to which I pray that they may now be admitted.
By virtue of the powers vested in me as the Chancellor of the Central University of Kerala, I hereby admit you to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy and Master of Science under the School of Mathematical and Physical Sciences, and I charge you that ever in your life and conversation you prove yourself worthy of the same.
Now I request Professor Dr. K.P. Suresh, the Dean of School of Professional Studies, to present his candidates.
Chancellor Sir, I present you 8 candidates who have been examined and found qualified for the degree of Master of Law under the School of Professional Studies, to which I pray that they may now be admitted.
By virtue of the powers vested in me as the Chancellor of the Central University of Kerala, I hereby admit you to the degree of Master of Law under the School of Professional Studies, and I charge you that ever in your life and conversation you prove yourself worthy of the same.
Now I request Dr. Mohammadunni Elias Mustafa, the Controller of Examinations, to present the candidates in absentia.
Chancellor Sir, on behalf of the other 109 candidates who have been examined and found qualified for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Master of Philosophy, Master of Arts, Master of Science, Master of Social Work, Master of Law, and Bachelor of Arts, and have been permitted to receive their degrees in absentia. I pray that they may now be admitted to their respective degrees in absentia.
By virtue of the powers vested in me as the Chancellor of the Central University of Kerala, I hereby admit those candidates to their respective degrees in absentia, and I charge them that ever in their lives and conversation they prove themselves worthy of the same.
May I request now Dr. A. Radhakrishnan Nair, the Registrar, to request the signature of the Honorable Chancellor. Now I would like to invite the Honorable Union Minister for the HRD to give away the medals. School of Global Studies, Master Anwar Shahid PM, Bachelor of Arts. Anwar Shahid PM, Bachelor of Arts. Jitina PC, Master of Arts. Jitina PC, Master of Arts. From the School of Humanities and Social Science, Nafisat Sabit, MSW. Nafisat Sabit, Master of Social Work. Nafisat Sabita, Master of Social Work. From School of Languages and Comparative Literature, Eldos AY, Doctor of Philosophy. Eldos AY, PhD. Gopika S, Master of Arts. Eldos is receiving the medal. Gopika S, Master of Arts. From the same school, Mary Harita for MPhil. Mary Harita for Master of Philosophy. School of Biological Sciences, we have Ashwati NV of Master of Science. Now Ashwati NV is receiving her medal for her MSc from the School of Biological Sciences. From School of Energy, Earth and Environmental Sciences, we have Vineet TV for his MSc. Vineet TV for Master of Science. And I invite School of Mathematical and Physical Science student Anjumol Raju for receiving the medal for Master of Science. Anjumol Raju for Master of Science, School of Mathematics and Physical Sciences. And from School of Professional Studies, we have Anup C, Master of Law, that is LLM. Anup C from the School of Professional Studies for his Master of Law. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Now I request Sri P. Karunakaran, the Member of Parliament of our parliamentary constituency, to address the gathering.
Honorable HRD Minister, the most distinguished guest in the day, our Honorable HRD Minister Sri Javkarji, respected Chancellor, respected VC of this university, I take it as a great privilege to say a few words, that is especially in the presence of our HRD Minister. Though we are interacting in the Parliament, now he has come here in my own constituency, so I take it as a great pleasure and great privilege as far as I am concerned. I remember that this university has come in 2014 through an act in Parliament, that is 14th Central Universities were sanctioned, and Kerala has requested one university and it was sanctioned to Kerala. But as you know well, when some most important institutions come, that should not be, that may not be, that must not be in Kasaragod. I have great pleasure to say that it was the great pressure from this side that the universities come, as stated correctly by our VC, that this is a backward district. Then what is the use of the Central University here, whether there is the railway, there is the airport, or whether there is any other conveniences. But in spite of all these difficulties, we were able to achieve that the university is here. So I was the member of the Parliament in those days. I take it as a big task because we know the backwardness of this unit. I like to say only one issue, and also I request our Honorable HRD Minister that when the university has started, there was the suggestion, the proposal that other courses, other centers like especially the medical college can be started with the university itself. I do like to say that being it is a backward district and also the endosulfan area is here, and we have to go to this Manipal for the better medical treatment, or of the Periyaram or of the Calicut, and it would be a great achievement if our Honorable Minister could see whether it is possible or not. I don't know, because there was such suggestion earlier that the medical college can be started. It is true that there is sufficient land here, and the people of this place and all other institutions are ready to give all facilities if government takes such a decision. Anyway, I am really happy because our Honorable Minister is here and he has seen the situation in this Kasaragod district, the need of the development, and the prerequisite for some other institutions. And I also congratulate all the students who have successfully completed their course, the MSc Arts and Philosophy and other courses. Of course, we can say that in this backward area, they are getting the highest dignity. And I am sure that this university should come first, not only in Kerala, but in India in future. And our VC and our and the teachers and other faculty members have trying their best, because I am not the first time that I am coming here. I have been here. I am not a guest but a host. So I thank you giving me the chance. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Now I request Professor Dr. G. Gopakumar, the Honorable Vice Chancellor of Central University of Kerala, to request Shri Prakash Javdekar ji, the Honorable Union Minister for the Human Resource, to deliver the convocation address.
May I now request Honorable Human Resource Development Minister Sri Prakash Javdekar ji to kindly give us the convocation address.
Chancellor of the University, Dr. Chopra, Vice Chancellor Gopakumar, my colleague in Lok Sabha, esteemed Member of Parliament Karunakaran, we also say Inkilab Jindabad. This Inkilab has not come easily. Our revolutionaries and our freedom fighters led by Mahatma Gandhi fought for 150 years, and therefore Kerala and all India we are promised Inkilab Jindabad. What a fine morning today we have. What a beautiful campus you are in. Today is the second convocation, and I am very happy to be here with you. First of all, my congratulations to all those who have got degrees today, who have passed with flying colors, and many of the recipients of gold winners, gold medals were girls. Special congratulations to them. I am not making a divide, but what I am suggesting is, I always feel how much humanity has lost because they did not allow women to learn, women to go to colleges, universities. It took many social reformers to come forward and fight for the right of the women to get learning and get education. We must owe them because that opportunity is now available to us. I come from Pune. Mahatma Phule, Maharshi Karve, and Mahatma Phule's wife, Savitribai Phule, all started women education, and they were stoned. But still they continued with their mission. We owe our education to all those social reformers who have given this great fight for us. And I always feel that, pardon my youngsters and male students, it's not discrimination against them, but women have special ability to concentrate, concentration, consistency, courage, conviction. It's more predominant, and compassion. These are the virtues. And that is how the society is made of men and women. All together, we are the citizens of India to take India to a new vision of Prime Minister, New India. That is wherever we are going. I am very happy that 15 years minimum, those who have done graduation, 17 years, those who have done masters, and 20 or 22 years who have done PhDs. It's a huge period of our young age where you have been trying with focused attention on studies and to get excellence. Now you are entering into real world. Chancellor said that be worthy of the same. We have to be ethical. We have to be good human being. After all, what is education? Subject knowledge is just one part of the story. Skill is another part of the story. But the real purpose of education is to bring out a good human being out of the students. That is what education is all about. And therefore, be good human being to everybody. Do whatever you want to, but do it ethically. And for that future career, all the best, with deepest of our congratulations and very much success in your life. That is what I'll pray. Remember one thing. Poor people of this country have taught you. Central universities, government incurs expenditure of 2 lakh to 3 lakh rupees per student per year. Who pays for that? Government doesn't buy its own. We can't print note and give. We collect it from taxes. Taxes are paid by the poorest of the poor people. In our country, indirect taxes are more. And therefore, poor people have contributed to your education. Please remember this. That's our social obligation to all the students who have received that help from poor. They have taught you. So whatever you do in your career, always remember that poor person. और जैसे गांधी जी कहते थे कि उसके आंख का एक आंसू भी मैं कम कर पाया तो मेरी जिंदगी सफल हो गई. ऐसा ही आपको भी समझना है. दैट इज द लेसन वी लर्न ऑन दिस डे. I must compliment the parents here because they believed in you, they trusted you, they allowed you to follow your passion. Otherwise, when you would have said that I am going to Kasargod, they would have Google search where is that Kasargod is. Many of the parents may not be knowing where the Kasargod is, but they trusted in you. They trusted in institutes. They believed in your ideas and they allowed you to go follow the passion. So big clapping for parents because they have made us. Deans are here, teachers and professors are here. They have made you what you are today. It's your effort but their guidance. After all, education is a teaching learning process where you discipline your mind. You do it in a disciplined way. What makes man a successful? Sachin Tendulkar also once said, and I was very happy, talent, determination and discipline make the difference. They bring successful men and they create success. So they have provided you, they have many times provoked your thoughts, process. I hope they have teach you the human life values All religions tell the same values: brotherhood, tolerance, empathy, respect for each other. That these are the universal values. And these are what make any human being a good human being. And as Vice Chancellor was saying, that this is the place of diversity. Students from 17 states, faculties from 14 states, and 8 foreign students also. I think learning subject in a class with diversity is also a different learning, and that gives us a more strength. So let us celebrate the diversity. We learn from each other. We value each other's perception. What we learn in diversity? To respect each other's faith, traditions, culture, practices. We discuss as youngsters. We will challenge everything. But then we respect also everybody's right to have his way. That is what diversity celebration is. Coming to this beautiful campus, when I came, I asked, because I am also an innovative teacher, so I also said that have you made a biodiversity mapping of this campus? How many trees? How many species? What can be made new out of it? How many birds flocking here? How they can be more attracted? Kerala is a God's own country, and we must. Kerala has a rich tradition. One day I was in Chicago, and NRI community had organized a function. I was the guest, chief guest. That day they were celebrating as Columbus Day. I said, what is this Columbus Day? Because on that day Columbus found America. I said, Indians, at least in America, must celebrate this as India Day, because Columbus was not on the mission to find America, which was a barren land that time. He was interested to find Kerala, India, because that was the destination where people used to come. So that is India Day. And this state has a great tradition. Travancore, Cochin, Malabar, all kingdoms allowed all faiths, gave land for masjid, gave land for churches, gave land for temples. That is Indian ethos. Live and let live. That is the great lesson this land gives to the world. Live and let live. I always believe that, as I was mentioning this biodiversity thing, that we must do relevant research. What will be the result out of that research project may be different, but in our front, I am just quoting 2-3 examples: social sciences, economics, politics. All students are here. On 8 November, Prime Minister declared demonetization. It was a huge decision. 86% of the currency was demonetized. And he said that everybody will be suffering and hardship for next 50 days. And exactly after 50 days, queues ended. But 50 days, the country was discussing this and was in queue. I always feel that why our universities don't take up these hands-on projects, because that is what will tell you about how society behaves, how society thinks, how society perceives. Somebody may be in favor or somebody may not be in favor. That's not the issue. Issue is research, relevant research. We do many theoretical projects, but things are happening in our front. Kerala is 100% literate state. Now it has become ODF also, open defecation free also, I think. But that's a great change happened in our front. Earlier also, for years together, we used to create sanitary blocks in rural areas. But it was a behavioral problem. People were storing wood into it and still go out. Because for a person who has practiced all his life in an open thing, defecation in open, feels very embarrassed in a closed cabin. We must understand his psychology. But the behavior change happened. Who brought it? Their children. They went on all over the places. 1,70,000 villages have seen this clean brigade, Swachh Bharat Sena. What they did? They took whistle and went around early in the morning at 4 o'clock, youths and students, and somebody who is doing open defecation, they used to blow whistle. That's how they change the behavior. That's also a very good social movement. We don't do research on such projects. I really fail to understand. We must study the contemporary happenings of society also. That's short point I want to make. Bigger point is India lacks in innovation. Yes, we lack in innovation. We were once upon a time an innovating country. We were the leaders in education, higher education. If there would have been a QS ranking or Times ranking, the international ranking that time, then Nalanda, Takshashila and our older universities would have been number 1, 2, 3, 4 to 100. All Indian universities were the top of the world. People used to come here and learn. But we lost that in midway because we suffered aggression. We must enhance the strength of our education institutes so they again rank, and therefore under Prime Minister's guidance we have decided to have 20 world-class universities in the country, 10 in public sector, 10 in private sector, so that again, now today we have only 3 institutes in first 200 universities. But our ranking must go up. That is the effort. But I was telling you a point of innovation. We lack in innovation today. And innovation makes the difference. There are 4 ways to get prosperous, to become a prosperous nation as a country. What are those 4 ways? One is the European ways. In Kerala, Dutch also came, French also came, Portuguese also came, Britishers also came. Their purpose was simple: loot and plunder. And Shashi Tharoor has narrated the whole sequence of how Britishers looted. So, that option is not desirable and not available also now. So that option is closed. Colonial loot and become prosperous. The second is the Middle East, where nature's bounty. So wherever you dig, you will have oil. And therefore they became rich. But you can't demand. My friend Karunakaran demanded medical college because dil mange more. So it always will, and I have noted your demand, what you have made. We'll discuss definitely. But so nature's bounty is what we have, and so we can't demand that. The third option is China and India, the way we have developed in last 30-35 years with opening of economy, with basis of reverse engineering, doing the same thing with more efficiency and more cost competitive on the back of lower wages essentially, we became rich. But still that is not a permanent way. The permanent way is to innovate. Anything we are seeing today, we are using it. All machines add value to our wealth. This iPhone, I was with Steve Jobs for 2 days when I was IT task force chairman. How much it must be costing? The science to technology professors can tell me, but it may not cost, material cost cannot be more than 5,000 rupees. But 5,000 rupees become 50,000 with innovation because he has put all utilities into it and made a platform where all many new things can also be added. So that's the flexibility. Now the phones are sold for different reasons. Now there are two national campaigns are on about two brands, selfie phone and another is camera phone. So everything is becoming a different additional utilities are coming with different things. That is the innovation and that adds value. And that makes a nation richer. That's the permanent way. That's the sustainable way. So our education, higher education must aim at building up research and innovation. Towards this end, we have decided and we have created a higher education finance agency. Because there will always be budgetary constraints. So from budget in next 2 years, we are getting 2,000 crore, 500 crores we have already got. So 2,000 crore we will get and leverage through debt marketing 20,000 crore out of it. And those 20,000 crores we are putting into best institutes, central universities, IITs, IIMs, ISERs, and many good best institutes, chosen in challenge mode on merit. And there we will create world-class research infrastructure. That is why we will be using this 20,000 crore. That will make students will not like to go to foreign countries. If we have the best labs here, best guides here, best flexibility here, and best scholarships here. So we are starting also for 1,000 students, nearly 1 lakh rupee per month scholarship, PM scholarship, so that they learn here, they stay here. Instead of brain drain, we will have brain gain. That's one effort. Second is to promote research. We have already started incubation centers and allowed startups to be started from hostel rooms. Small thing, but very important. And these startups, more than 600 startups have started in various campuses. 18 research parks and incubation centers have come up. We have also started Uchchatar Avishkar Yojana, first time very meaningful partnership of industry and education, where 98 projects have been customized, requests of industries have been given to the faculty and teachers, students team, and they're working on it. So they are working in this Uchchatar Avishkar, which is funded by industry and government both. So instead, the industries go to the foreign labs. Now they are coming to Indian students. They are believing our strength, and that will really create innovation. We have also started Imprint, under which more than 300 projects have been sanctioned with the budget of 600 crores. Research proposals from professors, teachers, faculty, students, and professionals. In 10 core areas, we have sought the proposals. Now they have been finalized. We received 1,500 proposals. We have shortlisted 300, and we are giving all the funds for it. We have also started Gyan. You have also had the experience of Gyan. More than 600 foreign professors from 58 countries have come here, stayed here for 2 to 3 weeks, and had taught one course in their subject specialty. That's a great learning for students as well as faculty. This year, 800 professors will come under the GAN program. We are also asking scientists from ISRO, from DRDO, from CSIR, and from all other our labs, that they also should come here, teach here for 2-3 weeks, and conduct a course. That is what is happening. So we are bringing all science world into the academy, so we will have hands-on projects, and we organized a Smart India Hackathon for essentially engineering students. But with my one appeal, for the first time we organized this is organized in the US and Europe, 42,000 students from 2,000 engineering colleges participated in it, team of 6, in which there must be at least 1 or 2 girl students. They worked on ideas. The problem statements were given by 30 ministries, 600 problem statements, for which digital solutions were needed. They worked on it for 3 months. Then their progress was evaluated. And last 10,000 were selected, 1,600 teams. They worked on 1st and 2nd April non-stop 36 hours and created the code for the product and arrived at a digital solution for at least 200 problems. That's a great achievement. That's a hands-on training. That's how research and innovation can be built in the country. And therefore, whole focus of this government is to build in research and innovation. Unless we build research and innovation into our culture, our system, and our education campuses, the country cannot make a real sustainable progress. That only will find solutions to our vexed problem. Last but not least, Kerala University, Central University, must adopt nearby schools, nearby colleges. They must mentor. Students go must places, talk to the students. Your faculty must train the local faculties. You are already doing it, good. But that's how we will Unnat Bharat Abhiyan. That's how education grows. Because when we go to teach somebody, actually it is we who learn. And that's the process of learning. So today you have achieved a milestone in your life. You have completed your 20 years efforts for focused education. But let me remind, learning is forever. Once you stop learning, you are finished. So enjoy anytime learning, anywhere learning, and forever learning. Thank you and all the best.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for your inspiring words. May I request the Honorable Vice Chancellor to present a memento as a token of our affection and appreciation to the Honorable Union Minister. Now I request Dr. Muhammad Unni Elias Mustafa, the Controller of Examinations, to propose a vote of thanks.
The most distinguished chief guest, the Honorable Union HRD Minister, Shri Prakash Javadkar, Honorable Member of Parliament, Shri Karunagaran Sir, Honorable Chancellor, Padma Bhushan, Shri Virendra Lal Chopra, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Dr. G. Gopakumar, respected Registrar, Dr. A. Radhakrishnan Nair, the Dean, the members of the court, the Executive Council, the Finance Committee members, the Finance Officer, heads of department, faculty members, the academic council members, the fantastic graduate scholars, all faculty members, parents, non-teaching staff and students, ladies and gentlemen, a very good afternoon to one and all. Today, indeed, a significant day for the Central University of Kerala. This grandeur event would definitely be a landmark in the history of our CUK. The Central University of Kerala rightly takes immense pride in presenting the luminous graduate ready to aspire higher professional pursuits and take up the ventures as ambassadors of this great elite university. Now, let me express our token of gratitude to all the luminaries and individuals who have marked their esteemed presence and joined us in this convocation ceremony to make this a remarkable one. Firstly, I thank the Honorable Union Minister of MHRD, Shri Prakash Javadkar, who have joined us to make this event with his distinguished presence. We are most fortunate to have such a great luminary as a leader taking a pioneer role in transforming our nation through education. The motivational thoughts of our Honorable Minister flew through the convocation address shall truly inspire and acknowledge the tender minds to be spontaneous and courageous to initiate and take up responsibility. Thank you very much, sir, for spending your valuable thoughts and time with us and making this occasion a remarkable one. The Member of Parliament, Shri Karunagaranji, is always with us. Thank you, sir, for the support on behalf of all gathered here for our university, and we hope together we will go ahead. I thank the Honorable Chancellor for being here to grace this occasion. We express our gratitude for the sustained care, concern, guidance and timely interference as you always did. Your magnanimous presence would definitely help in marking a new beginning in the lives of our emerging scholars. Thank you, sir. The Honorable Vice Chancellor of Central University of Kerala, Professor Dr. G. Gopakumar, sir, who is the visionary constantly engaged in a wide spectrum of ventures for taking the university to greater heights and new dimensions. He is also an eminent academician with simple way of living and who confirms quality and excellence. Sir has been dedicating himself as an organismic leader for the accomplishment of this venture as he always did. A heartfelt thank to you, sir, for the immense support rendered to make this event a memorable one. Dr. A. Radhakrishnan Nair, the Registrar of Central University of Kerala, who is duty bound and assures the best parameters to the academic world with dignity and dedication. As the team leader, sir has been facilitating each aspect in a meticulous way. Thank you very much, sir, for spending your valuable time and sharing your enlightened experiences. Make this ceremony a splendid one. The effervescent fraternity of CUK, adorned with excellent skills, coupled with academic and research credentials, deserves sincere thanks on this occasion. The deans are the chariots of all our journeys in this regard. I express on behalf of the university and on behalf of this convocation a sincere gratitude to the deans, the members of the court, the members of the executive council, the members of the academic council and all faculty members and all the parents and all the representatives of the public and the civil society and the NSS volunteers, the IQSE member, parents and those who gathered here to make this function a wonderful one. And now, the most profound 441 awardees, the cream of the crowd, the graduating scholars. We are highly impressed with your outstanding achievement. Keep up the efficiency and walk with your head high wherever you go. Let your confidence be your guiding spirit and code of success. Extending our heartfelt congratulations and thanking you all for making this proud on this eventful day. Thank you once again, all the committee members, all the non-teaching staff, all the members of the CUK fraternity. Thank you once again.
May I request Dr. A. Radhakrishnan Nair, our registrar, to declare, with the permission of the Honorable Chancellor, the closing of the convocation.
I hereby declare that the second convocation of the Central University of Kerala closed.
There is a very important announcement. There will be a photo session with the Honorable Minister after the national anthem, and all are requested to rise for the national anthem now.
जनगणमन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जाहे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
Now I request the deans of different schools of our university to have a photograph with the Honorable Minister, Honorable Chancellor and the Honorable Vice Chancellor. May I request the members of the Executive Council and the Finance Committee to come to the dais for having a photograph with the Honorable Minister, Honorable Chancellor and the Honorable Vice Chancellor. Please.
Now I request the members of the court and academic council to come to the dais for having a photograph with the Honorable Minister, Honorable Chancellor and the Honorable Vice Chancellor. Now I request all the faculty members of the university to come to the dais for having posed for a photograph with the Honorable Minister, Honorable Chancellor and the Honorable Vice Chancellor. Now I request the Honorable Chancellor and the Honorable Vice Chancellor to conduct Sri Prakash Javadekar ji to the students to have a photograph. May I request all the photographers to come to the front? May I request all the photographers to come to the stage?
All the students, please come close. All the members of the audience are requested to remain in their seats as the candidates will receive their medals. You have to return the hats, please. Just for the sake of a photo, you can act like throwing and jumping, but be very careful. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Thank you very much. And all the members of the audience are requested to remain in their seats as the candidates will receive their medals. Our Honorable Union Minister is now leaving. All the schools will have separate, different photo session after a couple of minutes. So all of you please remain seated. Ladies and gentlemen, all of you are requested to join for the lunch arranged by the university after the photo session. All the students, all the teachers, all the non-teaching staff members, and the civil society and the public, you are all requested to join for the lunch arranged by us. The venue of the lunch is a multi-purpose hall. The venue of the lunch is a multi-purpose hall of Central University of Kerala. ഒരു പ്രത്യേക അറിയിപ്പ്, മുഴുവൻ പേർക്കും ഉച്ചഭക്ഷണം തയ്യാറാക്കി വെച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട്. ഈ ഫോട്ടോ സെഷൻ കഴിഞ്ഞ ശേഷം മുഴുവൻ പേരും, വിദ്യാർത്ഥികളും അധ്യാപകരും അനധ്യാപകരും പൊതുസമൂഹത്തിലെ പ്രതിനിധികളും നമ്മുടെ മൾട്ടിപർപ്പസ് ഹാളിൽ തയ്യാറാക്കിയിരിക്കുന്ന ഉച്ചഭക്ഷണം കൂടി കഴിച്ചിട്ട് മാത്രമേ പിരിഞ്ഞു പോകാവൂ. താങ്ക് യു. Now the photo session school-wise. First, let us invite the School of Global Studies. All the students, please come to the dais. Mr. Muthukumar Muthuchami, Professor Muthukumar Muthuchami, please report at the mic point. School of Global Studies, faculties also please join. the faculty members of School of Global Studies. Next is School of There is an announcement. All the school students who have come from other different schools, please have our lunch. മറ്റ് സ്ഥാപനങ്ങളിൽ നിന്ന് വന്ന വിദ്യാർത്ഥികൾ ദയവ് ചെയ്ത് ഭക്ഷണം കഴിച്ച ശേഷം മാത്രമേ ഈ ക്യാമ്പസിൽ നിന്ന് പോകാൻ പാടുള്ളൂ. ഇവിടെ കൂടിയിരിക്കുന്ന മുഴുവൻ പേർക്കും, വിദ്യാർത്ഥികൾ ഒഴികെയുള്ള മുഴുവൻ പേർക്കും ഭക്ഷണത്തിനായി മൾട്ടിപർപ്പസ് ഹാളിലേക്ക് പോകാവുന്നതാണ്. അവിടെ ഭക്ഷണം തയ്യാറായിരിക്കുന്നു. Now we invite School of Humanities and Social Sciences. School of Humanities and Social Sciences, students and faculty members, please. Next is School of Languages and Comparative Literature. All the students and the faculty members, please. Next is School of Biological Sciences, please. School of Biological Sciences will have department wise. First is biochemistry. But all the faculty members, please come. Biochemistry. The students of Department of English and Comparative Literature, please remain seated. Rajendram Pilankata, please. Professor Rajendram Pilankata. Department of Genomic Science, please be ready. Department of English and Comparative Literature, please remain seated. Department of Animal Science on the dais, please. Department of Animal Science, please make it fast. Department of Genomic Science, please be ready. After taking the lunch, all the students are requested to collect their certificates. All the candidates, please, after the lunch, you will have to collect your certificates from the rooms concerned. Those who have completed their photo session can please move forward to the lunch, the multi-purpose hall. And after that, please come back. Thank you. Next is Department of Genomic Science. Those who have completed the photo session, please move towards the lunch. Plant Science students and faculty, please be ready. Thank you. Department of Genomic Science. I'm sorry, Department of Plant Science. School of Environmental Science, Energy, Environment Science and Earth Sciences. Please be ready. The students and the faculty members of Environmental Science. Environmental Science, please. രക്ഷിതാക്കൾ ദയവ് ചെയ്ത് ഭക്ഷണം കഴിക്കാതെ പോകരുത്. രക്ഷിതാക്കളുടെ ശ്രദ്ധയ്ക്ക് ഉച്ചഭക്ഷണം കഴിക്കാതെ ദയവ് ചെയ്ത് നിങ്ങൾ ഇവിടുന്ന് പോകരുത്. The students of School of Mathematics and Physical Science, mathematics first. All the students of mathematics and the faculty members, please be ready. Mathematics students and faculty members, please. And the students of physics, be ready. Dasan sir, please make the team ready. After mathematics, it is the turn of physics. After physics, it is computer science. Physics, please. Students and faculty members of the Department of Physics. Computer science students and faculty members, please be ready because we are getting late. The Department of Chemistry, please be ready. Thank you, Department of Chemistry. After Department of Chemistry, Department of English and Comparative Literature. I'm sorry. After Computer Science, Chemistry. Department of Chemistry, please. Department of Chemistry. After Department of Chemistry, we'll have Department of English and Comparative Literature. Next is School of Professional Studies. School of Professional Studies, please be ready. School of Professional Studies, please be ready. Thank you. School of Professional Studies. Department of Linguistics, please be ready. After Department of Professional Studies, Department of English and Comparative Literature. Department of English and Comparative Literature. After Department of English and Comparative Literature, it is Department of Linguistics. Department of Linguistics, please be ready. Dr. Joseph Koipalli and Dr. Prasad Panyan. Dr. Joseph Koipalli, Dr. Prasad Panyan, and Dr. Shalini, please come to the dais. Linguistics, Department of Linguistics. Department of Hindi. After Department of Linguistics, we'll have Department of Hindi and Comparative Literature. The candidates and the faculty members of Department of Hindi, please come to the dais. So all the students are requested to return the gown and the hat after taking the lunch. And please make sure that you get your certificates and medals. All the public, all the members and representatives from the public and faculty members, non-teaching staff members, all the volunteers, media people, All the people here are requested to move for taking the lunch. Thank you very much.